As you can see, I got most of the floor stripped. This is just the remainder of the demolition. We've got to expose the floor joists. Because what we're gonna actually be doing here is sistering these with new LVLs all the way across. We'll be doing that for the second floor and the first floor. We got a shoring wall here now, just because the floor joists are pretty flimsy, pretty bouncy. And the guys are gonna start framing shortly. So what Cam and Mike are doing, we're cutting out these joists that have been compromised so we can completely replace them. So once we've removed all the floorboards and exposed the joists, we're going to be installing what's called a sister joist. So it's essentially a new framing member laminated to the existing one to strengthen, reinforce, and level the floor without disturbing the original joist.
The highest point is 10.5 and the lowest point is 8 3/4 in relation to our laser. So the variance is 1 3/4. We're going with an LVL 9.5 inch framing member, and then the old joist is 7.5. At the highest point of the joist, that's what you're gonna see as a 1/4 inch.
So we know that the stairwell isn't changing in size. We know that the party wall is true. So what we've done is taken a datum off that, or a parallel line, squared off that using 345, and that's allowed us to locate our new beam pockets. So the next step is to actually cut this pocket out a little wider. And deeper than we need it to be. We're gonna put our new beams in there, put dry pack in to support it. That'll be on all 4 corners, or 4 pockets, sorry. And then we'll repeat the process again for the main floor. So we finished up all the dry pack this morning. Mike got in there and got all these beams supported, which is good. And now we're gonna focus on getting the rest of these joists sistered and hopefully get the framing of the floor done by the end of the day. Last joist, baby. Yeah. All right, we got the last joist in, courtesy of Cam.
All
right. So this is when you know it's a good install. You gotta have that PL splooge out of the top, the bottom there. You don't want any squeeze on the floor. Those of you guys that don't know, when you come across an original joist, like an older true dimensional joist that's not hung properly, they actually make hangers for that application. You can see right here, you can see the difference. This is a traditional 1.5 inch joist hanger. This accommodates a piece of lumber, and the older lumber was actually more like 2 inches, 1 15/16. So if you ever need to hang an older joist, this is what you get. So you don't end up bending the smaller ones around it. Kind of compromises the strength of the hanger. This joist lumber is much wider than the newer material there. So you need those specialized hangers for that. Mike's just taking care of the rest of the blocking there. Say what's up, Mike? Nice and straight and clean. And we're gonna get the sheeting out shortly. So we're just having a quick design meeting here, and they don't like our platform. Plywood, baby! Plywood! Woo! So that, guys, done. Nice and clean, level. All the joints are tight. Look at that.